evening, everyone. This is CIDI News. This just in, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Who do you think will win? Don't even get me started on rising food prices. Today's news segment is about child labor. Did you know out of 30 million people that are in slavery, a shocking 36 amount of those are children? Some people go ahead to say child labor is a good thing. But how can something like that be a good thing? People use child labor to make products cheaply and take advantage of those innocent children into doing their dirty work. Most child labor happens in Asia and Africa and the Pacific, where about 122 million children are forced to work. Human rights are basic standards which every person is entitled to, regardless of age, gender, or class. Here with us today, we have a special guest here to talk to us about his experience with child labor and how he got out. His name is Simba Bello. He worked as a child slave in Africa for 10 years, and finally he got out 2 weeks ago. After his escape, his mother and father were shot and killed by the sweatshop owner of Simba, as Simba was a tool for his parents to repay their debt. Please welcome Simba Bello. Thank you for having me here today. I am more than happy to share my experience with all of you here tonight. We are pleased to have you here with us. The first question I'd like to ask you is, what was your experience like being a child slave? It's a scary thing being a child slave. Never seeing your family, working like a dog, hardly getting any food to eat or water to drink, and being so tired every day that you would wish that day was your last. My owner had no sympathy for any of us. All he cared about was how much money he made throughout the day so that he can make the most out of us. We go to sleep crying every night and wake up crying every morning. It was a never-ending nightmare until the day it ended. That sounds devastating. I can't even imagine what that would be like. So how did you manage to escape? I'm sure they have so many people watching all over you. My friend Salim and I were planning it for days. We knew exactly when one of the guards would switch with the other. And that's when we made our run for it through the back door. They knew that we got out and came running behind us. We ran as fast as we could and made it out there alive. Wow, that sounds intense. And if you don't mind sharing, how did they get to your parents and kill them? That's a bit of a touchy subject, but I don't mind sharing. They knew exactly where my parents lived, and if I didn't pay off their debt, they were going to kill me. I didn't know that they would go off to kill my parents. Otherwise, I would never left. I miss them every day, but I know they're in a better place now. I just couldn't handle it anymore. They beat me till my bones break, starved me for days, even teased me for being their slaves, all because they were our owners and we couldn't say or do anything to them. Oh my goodness. Anyways, we are just about out of time. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story with us. I am really sorry for the loss of your parents, and I hope you do have a full recovery from this tragic experience of yours. It was my pleasure being here. Thank you again for having me here tonight. I hope this interview changes people's perspective on child labor, as it is not a good thing, and no child should ever have to go through an experience like this. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and ideas with us. For all the viewers out there watching tonight, child labor is not a sport, a way to steal the innocent of children. or a way to make cheap goods. It's a crime. Stop it from the source so we don't have any more children being harmed like Simba. This is live from CIBI News. Thank you for watching.